Today I want to show you some tips on the iPhone. The software system must be 5.1 or above to use those features. I'll start with the camera. You can access the camera very quickly. Let me show you how. That small icon, simply click and there it is. Now, if you want to zoom, you'll use the pinch feature. For focus, you'll move your finger down, and then the plus or volume button is used to take the picture. And you're all done. The next topic for discussion is the internet. Some internet websites haven't yet developed apps for the Apple Store. There are another way to access those apps. I'll show you that first. Then if you're reading an article and you want a shortcut back to the top of that article, I can show you a tool for that. Thirdly, I'll be showing you a tip to save a picture from a website. See National Geographic, that's my favorite. Now, if I want to make that app on my home screen, I'll show you what to do. Click Add to Home Screen. A title. I'll type NG. It doesn't mean that it's no good. It means National Geographic, of course. And there it is. I can click on that, and it will appear very nicely. Suppose I've scrolled all the way down to the screen, and now I want to quick jump back to the top. Click the status bar, and I've jumped right back to the top of the screen again, very nicely. Now for pictures. If I want to save that picture, I'll click and hold on the picture. I have two options, to save the image or to copy it. If I'm tired of my picture turning and I'd like it to stay in one mode, I'll double click on the home button. You see that circular symbol? If I push that, it will keep it in the portrait mode. It won't switch to the landscape feature. Oh, that's much better. It's staying in the portrait mode. I'll click it again to turn that off. Now, the next feature is the map. I have two different topics that I want to show you on the map. First, if you're going to a new town and you're not sure about the street or address, perhaps you're traveling along and you're familiar with the general area, you decide you want to go to a store, but you can't remember the name of the intersection, what you will do, perhaps if you're in Minneapolis or a large city area like that, first I'll show you how you can do. That feature is called Draw Pin. For example, this picture shows you Sioux Falls as an example. Oh, that park, that's the place I wanted to get. So I'll pick the Drop Pin feature. And I want to move the drop place, so I'll click and hold. That's the park. Oh, that's the address. I see it there now. Perfect. So if my friend wants to know where to go, they aren't sure of the address, I can save that picture or map to my phone. I'll push the power button and the home button at the same time. That has just clicked a picture. Okay. Now, if you're not sure about directions as far as north or west or which direction you're going, click on this symbol. And it has automatically become a compass. It has a compass built in. Now, email. If I'd like to upload a picture to my email, hold on the picture idea for a moment. First, what I'll need to do is type something. If I'd like to copy and paste that text, I'll click and hold. Then the select word will help me find exactly the words that I want to copy. I'm going to push the select feature. And if I'd like to pick a few more words to copy and paste, I'll click on the blue dot just above the text. Click Copy. And then Paste. Now, I'll show you what I wanted to explain with the picture I just referred to. There it is. And now I'd like to copy it to my email. Now, did you know that the keyboard has options for symbols? O with a line over it, A with a tilde over it, etc. If I click and hold, I can pick the option I want. I can do the same thing with the letter A. Very nice. Now, moving on, I have a list of several emails here. Perhaps I'd like to select all of them. I click the Edit button. Highlight the selected emails, and there it is. If there's only a few that I'd like to delete, I'll just swipe. Very handy. Now suppose I'd like to access this email, and I want to print that email. Printing has a wireless feature similar to Wi-Fi, or you can use the Dropbox via the cloud feature. I'll go ahead and show you. Print. An option list. And I'll pick this one for example. How many copies you'd like. Very nice. Now, I've pretty much covered the topics I'd like to describe for you today. If you want to know more in-depth details about some of the features and want to learn something new, the iPhone has its own guide. Access to Safari, and then click on the book. They can help you with any of these topics, and they will explain each topic listed. I hope you learned something new today.